Dear students, the Corporate Finance course. Corporate Finance 2 is a core course which will be learning in third trimester MBA. It carries 4 credits. And the objectives of Corporate Finance course is to provide students with in-depth knowledge in investment, dividend, and working capital decisions and its applications to enable you to take a suitable decisions in a competitive environment. The learning outcome after completing this course will be able to appraise the capital investment proposals. Second, recognize the investment financial risk involved in capital expenditure decisions and determine the working capital requirements of the firm. Let us now look at the syllabus, what you're going to learn in this course. Unit 1, you're going to learn about investment decisions. So you're going to learn about what is investment decision. In other terms, in finance world, we call it as capital budgeting. So what is capital budgeting and what is its importance and what are the different steps, the process of capital budgeting. And next, we're going to learn about methods of evaluating capital budgeting proposals. First one is payback period method, an average rate of return method, net present value method, internal rate of return, and profitability index method. And coming to second unit, you're going to learn about risk analysis. So risk analysis in capital budgeting, investment decisions, and various methods of measuring risk in capital expenditure decision, like risk adjusted discount rate method, then certainty equivalent method, sensitivity analysis, and then probability distribution approach, and decision tree. And the third unit we're going to learn is about dividend decision. So you're going to learn about what is dividend, what is its meaning of dividend, and why it is being paid, and what are the different forms of payment of dividend which has been followed by the corporates. And then we're going to learn different theories which say dividend decision is relevant to the value of the firm, and some other theories which are say that dividend decision are irrelevant, which will not affect the dividend, the value of the firm. So we are going to learn about theory of relevance and the theory of irrelevance. And then we are going to learn in this unit is stock split. So what is stock split and why the companies go for splitting their stock, and what is the benefits of splitting the stock to the company and to the investors, and what are the demerits. So whenever we talk about any concept or any theory, all the theory come with the merits and demerits. So we are going to discuss and we are going to learn about all the merits and demerits of stock split. And the unit 4, we are going to learn about working capital management. In other words, it is also called as short-term capital management. In the finance world, we are going to manage the long-term capital as well as the short-term capital. The short-term capital is called as working capital. So we are going to learn about this very beautiful concept called working capital. Working capital is very, very necessary and important capital for the company to run their day-to-day business. So working capital, so we're going to learn what is working capital concept. So we have a net working capital and gross working capital, and we're going to learn about determinants, what determines my working capital of my company or my firm. And then we're going to learn about what is operating cycle. So how many days it takes for the company to get back the cash, whatever they're investing as the cash in the company, how many days it is going to take. So we're going to learn about, and we're going to calculate also the working capital. We're going to learn and calculate, and then we're going to learn how to estimate the working capital. So it's not only important to learn about working capital, you're going to calculate also how to calculate, how to determine the working capital. And then we're going to learn about cash management, then motives for holding cash, and then cash budget, how to calculate the cash budget and prepare the cash budget. And then we're going to learn about inventories and what are the different costs involved with the inventories. And inventories are very, very important part of the company. And the inventory management techniques we're going to learn, and we're going to learn about various stock levels which are there in the inventory management techniques. And as you all know that Toyota follows the just-in-time inventory technique. So we're going to learn all those techniques and the methods which are followed by the industries. And then cost associated with the maintaining the receivables. So when it comes to working capital management, it involves your cash management, your inventories, and your receivables. Receivables are very, very vital and very important for the company. So they need to manage the receivables, and there is a huge cost involved in managing the receivables. So we're going to learn what are those costs involved in maintaining the receivables and the very important variable which is called as credit policy. Every company, the credit policy is very, very vital. So each company will decide their credit policy. Based on that, they can decide what is their working capital requirement and what is their operating cycle. So this credit policy will decide the company's operating cycle. So students, so these are the 4 units we are going to learn and discuss, and we are going to calculate and demonstrate the various models and various methods of capital budgeting and the working capital and dividend decisions. On all of the methods we are going to learn and discuss. And so welcome students once again with open mind and with the learning attitude to the corporate finance too. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next session.